welcome back to a new episode of the Aquaponics geodome. And my iPad has been charged up. It's the solar power station over here, so we can always charge up our stuff if we need some power. It's always handy. Never have an empty phone anymore. But let's see what changed this week. I put some seeds into the deep water culture beds with grow medium, and this grow medium is like bubbling away, so it's a little bit too little for these kind of grow caps, but it works when the water is still. And when the water is not still, I have like this air stone, for example, that is bubbling away a lot of grow medium in these deep water culture beds. So use these grow blocks, and I made some small mint plants cuttings from the mother plant. Let's see what it will bring us. Also, here's the mother plant. It's nothing spectacular because it's still February. It's not that cold this winter here. We had like few days snow, but that was it. But yeah, I think spring is around the corner and bring us a lot of new greens. But anyway, it looks nice. Cleaned also the grow bed a little bit with water, so it looks a little bit more nice, cleanly compared with this kind of operation. Also clean up this one too. Here the water movement is a little bit violent, so this bottle plugs will tilt into the top, which is like these, but the water displacement moved the grow medium out of the cups. Maybe I just turn to these sponges or bigger grow medium, just like this hydrotones. Baby goober, or maybe use nothing, only grow cup. So that's something I want to try. The filter socks have been doing a nice job in the weeks. Look, here's our dirty laundry. I'm gonna clean these socks with bleach, so all the biological blah blah will be deteriorated and flushed away, washed away, and then keep them dry for a few 24 hours to let the bleach evaporate. Yeah, clean socks. I never did that before, but I think it's time to do that because the water was not moving freely. So the socks, you have some new fresh socks, 50 micron or something, blah blah, 100 micron. So they filter the last part, what this filter is not filtering. So I have super polished water over here in these deep water culture grow beds, not this one. And yeah, maybe we can see some difference. Yeah, the leak is also not leaking anymore, just filling it up again. After this grow bed, this grow bed was last week, was not filled, so I put a new standpipe in it, so this one is filled up too. And yeah, maybe we had some evaporation, but yeah, it's already filling up half hour, so we should have to turn off the crane, water crane. Input off soon. We have more. The air blower is new because of bubbling, and this huge air stone underneath in the fish tank. Here it is. You can see it. It's not that clear. It's like a 15-20 centimeter air stone, so it's moving the water nicely. You can see. But with the complete power of this pump, it was bubbling this insane that I don't think the fish would be happy in this just bubbling vortex. And I also put this extension on it, so I can put lots of air stones on it as an upgrade. all nice in the same direction. And the water movement, yeah, it's like air movement is like 75 liters a minute or something like that, or hour, and it's a lot. Also the overflows, last time I checked with the air stone, it was bubbling so violently, there was air stuck into this overflow, so the capacity went down and the water level went up in our fish tank, so there was kind of a little issue. Now I fixed it again, I primed these overflows again, and I can check now the water level. If it's like this high, it's okay, so it's a nice indicator. Shit, it's gonna hit the fan soon again. Also, this grow bed is being installed. This is a trickle down grow bed. No ebb and flow, just there output, there, there, and there. And maybe when there are some plants or in the future I can redirect the water specifically to a specific plant. So that gives me some possibilities to do some nice experiments. Yeah, the other grow beds I also topped it off with these small pebbles, small hydroton clay, baked clay. It's really small. Underneath are the stones. So there's a layer that is keeping this small layer of stones on top of it, not that it is going through the whole system and it's getting stuck in bumps and other stuff. Also sawed in some seeds, as you can see, and they are germinating. It's like day 5 or something, 4, I don't know. Pretty happy. It's just I just throw them on the top. Let's see what's happening. Just like nature does. Some seeds are germinating faster than others. These beans compared to these others. Let me get a clear picture. Something like that. Here, one. So there's gonna be in 2 weeks. It's gonna be green here, I think. Also have a new addition. This is the insect hotel. We need creatures in our aquaponics system. The more they are here, the more biodiversity, the more flexibility this microorganism system, ecologic system, like an aquaponics system is, the more advanced it shall be. So here's a little home for these little buggers, and they can crawl from this grow bed, sleep here, and then next morning go here. So that's the idea. Also found some spiders on the top, young spiders. They bring luck. That's so good. Also a new electricity station. Yeah, I need more plugs, more equipment, blah blah. So it's pump number 1, pump number 2, air pump, and then we have the feeder, and this is the UV light, this is the other pump, and this is the extension plug for this one. And with a flick of switch I can turn off everything. So if shit hits the fan, I can shut down the system with one click. Isn't it nice? So what do we have more? Is this fishbowl reactor is running for a few days, and I hooked it up for a few days on this little resistor of like 5 ohms. It's not much of resistance, but it helps to build up an electrical potential that the electrons can flow from the bacteria to the top, and we can react with oxygen and make the cycle complete, so the bacteria lose the electron and dump it over there, and they can eat more biomass, and it will help to grow the colony of bacteria faster. I unplugged it from the resistor, so it's now moving upwards to a higher voltage. It's not much now. There's only a little bit of graphite plate in there, but it you can imagine if there's one plate now, I can make more two-dimensional layers on this reactor fat tube barrel, how you want to call it. I can increase the surface area of the fish poo consumption, and therefore also increase the amount of power that is being generated, the amps. It's not so far in voltage, but we can boost it up. Maybe you have seen that in previously videos on this channel for me, but that's the theory, and this is now the practice. And my calculations, I had this idea of 1 cubic meter reactor, but that's like 4,500 euros of materials. So let's start smaller. This is the smaller version. This is the 300 liter max version of this fish poo reactor. And I also collect this fish poo from this high pressure filter vessel. I can turn around this handle, and then fish poo can be diverted and collected in this tube or barrel like this. And then we can top off some water back into the system and leave the detritus or the fish poo underneath, make a thick layer, add some more graphite plates in the future, and measure again what the result shall be. And maybe in the future we can also do like tricks like this, like running a complete system on fish poo. That's something for the future. It's not feasible now, at the moment here, maybe somewhere else in a bigger budget, but yeah, that's the result of today. And what do you have more? Let me think. Oh yeah, outside I have this maybe I can get a clear vision of this. Like you see this frame, I have to put on this solar panels too. And then we also have an extra addition to the extra 110 other solar panels over there. So still we have our own energy production to maintain the power use over here. Well, I think that was it for this episode in English. I also installed the fish feeder, so when I'm not here, fish shall be fed. I also tested it with my own bio raw vegan slow fish food, but it's not the kind of fish feeder I need for that kind of fish food. This raw fish food I make is very fresh, and you can press it, and this thing is made for dried ground fish feed, or maybe flakes. I didn't try flakes yet, but yeah, bought the wrong feeder. I have to make my own feeder for that fish food I make myself. Maybe I make some pneumatic piston that's like yeah, or like a tube that presses down with a motor, and then slowly fish food will come out of this tube, and then I can put a new tube in, and if it's empty, and reset the system with like pushing out this food from this tube into the tank, and the fish can be fed. And also had this idea of putting a camera somewhere here with a computer and with some IoT and with some crypto blah blah. You can go to a website and then donate some feed to the fish, so you can buy for like for example, you have in this zoo, we have these machines, you put a euro in and you get some feed, you feed the animals like you like the animals. So that online, yeah, the camera on top of it somewhere here, and then you get a direct sight of the fish. Maybe underwater camera also. But some ideas for the fish feeder. Also want to have this experiment again, where I make a lever where the fish can swim against, and then it will be picked up by microcontrollers that activate the fish feeder, so the fish can push the button if they want to have food, and the fish feeder will provide the food to the fish. Therefore they grow faster, have less stress, and their digestion system can keep up the work in their normal flow instead of they get feed in our office hours or when the feeder feeds them. When you have more for today, plants. Nothing spectacular at this moment, only the sprouting seeds, germinating seeds, I mean. Flowers are waiting, beginning to grow. Through the grass. The voltage is increasing still. Still amazing. Yeah. These are microgreens seeds. Oh, like these. Oh. Tauge, stuff like that. Yeah, over here is also the same, but this seems to be growing faster. Just back, like over there and there, compared with the units over here. But maybe they will catch up. I also added some fish poo into this system to give it a little bit kick of nitrogen boost, so the plants won't starve when there are no fish here in this system. But temperatures is still stable, so I think I can introduce soon some new fish into the system. I also have a batch waiting for 80 koi, small koi, and it's a gift from a friend. So we shall see. Overflow is also no problem, working like a gem, so super fine. Well, I'll call it today. If you have any questions about the system I've built or about aquaponics, or you want to visit me, just leave a comment, and I will see you soon next week. Bye bye.